press 1. But if you are an existing patient and would like to change or reschedule an appointment, press 1. If you are seeking mental health services or would like to make a referral, press 2. For medical record requests, press 3. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line. All of our agents are busy helping other customers. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press the pound key for more options. Thank you for calling New York Psychotherapy and Counseling Center. To continue in English, press 1. Para español, oprima 2. If you are an existing patient and would like to change or reschedule an appointment, press 1. If you are seeking mental health service...
Hello?
Hi, Luna, it's Danya.
Hi. I was actually, calling and,
Oh, really?
I couldn't get through, yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm okay. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and, Patrick, I caught a cold, and now Patrick caught it from me, so he's like,
Yeah.
sneezing and stuff.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I've been sneezing, and actually I don't have any COVID symptoms, but being that I'm going to the office on Wednesday, actually tomorrow, I took a COVID test, and it came back negative, so I'm good. But I think it's just the weather changing, so everybody kind of is just their bodies are adjusting. Because I have a slight cold.
Yeah, it's that COVID. I'm almost over it. I just had a lot of congestion, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it was uncomfortable.
Oh.
And on the weekend,
Yeah.
they were fixing something. They gave notice that there was gonna be no water,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
then it was like almost to a weekend, and I checked my email again, and it says that they turned the water back on, but mine still wasn't working, so I had to put in a ticket for that. So I just went online. Like, my hot water wasn't working, so
Oh wow.
it's pretty annoying. Like,
Yeah.
in just
Very annoying.
apparently in just my apartment, it said if you still don't have water, put a ticket in. So I put a ticket in, and then it just went back on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. sometimes. I mean, very annoying not having hot water or water in general. Yeah, they do that sometimes in my building where they fix something, they'll like cut off the water. It's just very, very annoying. Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't happen often. So.
I don't know, they left it off just in my apartment apparently because they turned it back on, and then I still didn't have water. But I mean, now they did turn it back on. So.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, not having water sucks. What about heat? Did you get heat yet? I haven't gotten any heat.
I've gotten used to not having it to a comfortable like level. Like in the bathroom, it's warm, it works, but like in the living room, it's practically not working. But I've given up on getting them to fix it because they used to come every year and it would still not work. So I just use the electric heater now. Like I just took it out. It's getting colder.
But doesn't the heater make your electric bill very high?
It does, but it's not as high as it used to be anyway. Like I've had it on and it's not a big deal. It's not as it makes it higher a little bit, but it's like I try to like I'm in like a level payment plan for it.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, I also have a heater myself. I haven't used it yet. I usually use it in the winter when it starts to get very cold in the winter. Yeah, but my building is notorious for not providing us with adequate heating. You know, it's like no matter how much you complain, it's like they'll get a little heat and then it'll just go back to being cold, basically.
Yeah, like if it's not like it's out of my control, like
yeah, it kind of sucks. Yeah, so that's usually when I pull out the heater. That's the beauty of living in New York City. It sucks. Yeah,
some buildings, I don't know, like some buildings they actually like overheat, like you have to open the window and stuff because it's just water heat. I don't know, they I don't know why they wouldn't do that because it's just water. It doesn't cost them a lot, you know.
Yeah, you are right. Some buildings do give entirely way too much heat. It's like they can't. It's hard for them. It seems like it's hard for them to regulate like the heat. You know, you could never have like a decent temperature. It's either not enough or too much.
I'd rather it be like hotter in here because I could just open the window or just close the heater, like close the water coming into the heater, and then it won't.
Yeah,
but whatever.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, because you could just open up the windows. And
it's not me. It's these people. I'm not. You know, I don't know what they're doing to the pipes or whatever.
Yeah. And how is Patrick? Did he also get a cold?
Yeah, he has a cold. He's letting him like play video games and stuff. He's okay. I feel bad for him. Patrick, you okay? Yeah, I've been just feeling sorry for myself. I'm blaming people. Yeah.
Why specifically? Is it just because of the stressor?
Just everything, you know, like, you know. Ranging from what happened to like his penis, his pee-pee to like what's with the heater, the neighbors. I don't know. Just you don't think I have enough reasons to feel sorry for myself, you know? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that it's not like you put yourself in that circumstance. You know, it's not like you purposely put yourself.
That's what I'm
in those
saying. Like, do you
positions.
feel sorry for me? Sometimes I wonder if like anybody else feels sorry for me. Sometimes people feel sorry for me. Sometimes they don't.
Mhm.
Like with like the
Yeah.
the diarrhea, all that, the random events of I don't know, completely. I don't know. None of this could be conspicuous. I don't know. Could be could just be like I don't know. I know people feel sorry for me. Do you feel sorry for me sometimes? I mean, I know you do because otherwise you just like
Mhm.
leave. But I guess like that's not enough. Like for me, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
What sucker that I am.
the thing about your situation, like I said, it's not that you purposely put yourself in that situation. It's not like you purposely. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat these foods so that I can get diarrhea. It's just your body reacts
It,
to it. You know, it's not like you purposely live in a building that
I get tired of like trying to like
yeah.
compensate for things that are like out of
Yeah.
my control, and I get mad because I feel like it's not fair. Like it's just not like fair. The odds are like against me or something, or maybe not because
Yeah.
like I keep on functioning, you know, like life goes on and stuff, but it's just so hard, and I'm just sitting there like it's just like, you know, I wonder what like normal people would be thinking about what kind of,
Yeah.
you know, because I understand everybody has social problems, but I feel like my social problems, I feel like detached from them, like they're so out of my control. So I'm just like
Yeah.
surviving and maintaining, like I'm not, you know,
Mhm.
I'm not
I mean,
happy
you are
with
in a
this
tough
situation.
You are, you know.
Yeah, like it's a lot of this stuff is like incredibly difficult to ignore. Like,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. You are definitely in a very difficult.
I try to get mad and like direct this positively, but I don't know how to do that all the time. Sometimes I just like have to, you know, sit there and be mad.
Mhm. And that's okay. You are allowed to feel mad and angry sometimes. You know, like it's a normal emotion.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not normal. Am I normal? Am I low now, Ramazanova? Like, what? Normal? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's tough. I think that it's a tough, very tough situation, and it's not the situation that you can say, you know what, I no longer want to live like this, so I'm gonna get out of this situation. It's not easy to just turn your life around, you know.
I keep thinking, like, you know, just the natural, like, flow of events will lead me to prosperity. Is that so wrong of me? You know? To think that I'm achieving something simply by surviving this, you know? But then I get a little bit, like, worried, too. Like, I get a little bit, like, anxious, like, because people generally don't, respect people that don't have a job or something like that. So, you know.
But do you think that you are capable, mentally capable of maybe exploring potential job opportunities that are suitable for you?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would feel too much like a animal, and I would probably lash out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and it wouldn't be like a personal issue of like you know, generally, like, I don't know what's going on in New York because all these jobs seem like queer to me. Like, these people like function at face value in their job is like not really what's making the money. And you know, a lot of people have like completely like complicated, like, you know, superficial jobs. And you know, like, sometimes it concerns me that, you know, like, what kind of society are we? But it's not even that. It's like I would feel like taking like direct like orders from somebody. Like, I couldn't handle it. Like, even if it was something simple and basic that I could you know, I could fulfill the function of, I feel like I don't think it's a good idea right now. It would like stress me emotionally so much, you know? I don't think it would end well. It's not what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. What about maybe something where you are allowed to maybe work from home, or where there's minimal interaction with other people?
I can't even imagine anything like that. You know, like, I'm not like a stupid person or anything, and like, I'm a capable person, and I feel like on occasion I do have to prove that, being that I have been home for a long time, you know. And I'm trying to like get my son you know, to be at grade level and everything like that. That's like one way I could prove it. He's sick today, so I'm not gonna push it. But as far as like anything real, no. You know, again, is it like wrong of me to
you can get it, but you can get it, but it doesn't require keys.
One second, please.
I can get it, but it doesn't require G cells. It requires all this stuff.
Do you have that stuff?
No.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, so I was just saying, is it wrong of me? Like, I get mad, but is it wrong of me to think that things are just gonna get better? Because, like, I made it through the winter or something, you know? Because sometimes I feel like that's a tough deal for me, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because the way I see it is, like you said, I do think that you are very capable, and that I honestly believe that you are very smart, you are very well spoken, and I feel like if you put your mind to it, that you could get a job where you could be successful at. You know, they have a lot of like training programs that you can potentially do based on your interest, because that's really the only way to kind of change.
I'd have to want
lifestyle.
to, though. I have to want
Yeah.
to. Is it really the only way that positive change could happen? Because sometimes I feel like, what if this, like, the details of my situation, like, are not entirely in my hands. They're not up to me, but I do feel like, you know, I'm justified something better than this with what's going on, and people have been made aware.
Yeah. I mean, for me, the only way that something can change is something
I would feel like a
being
total
done.
clown. Like, I would feel like I feel annoyed that you should bring this up, because I would feel like a clown. Like, I would feel like all my struggles and you know, maintaining some sort of positive communications with other people, they would be like stressed. I would be made a dog and a clown out of in any attempt to behave normally in an abnormal situation, you know? So, like, again, like, I feel, again, like, I do feel like I'm some sort of, like, you know, like second class citizens, like in the sense that like I'm the one sitting here receiving therapy, you know, and like the threat of like, oh, you're a total douche and you're crazy, Ilona, or fuck you, I just don't want to help you, is like always looming on me, you know. And I don't always know how to maintain like even this relationship to where like, you know, it works positively for me. But I just feel like if I stress any more about it, it's not gonna help. Like I try to think about it, but I also draw the line and like I don't control these people, you know. And I try to think like what does and try to work that to my favor, but you know, that doesn't always work. And a lot of the times other people don't make sense. Like, you know, sometimes somebody will say, Ilona, you don't make any sense, you should do it this way or that way. But a lot of the times, like, other people's behavior doesn't make sense. I think they're being crazy, you know.
Yeah, and it's true. Like I mean, it's true. Not everybody agrees.
I mean, people have different like beliefs. Some people like, you know, believe, you know, like wholeheartedly they believe in like social freedoms, or they believe in like equality or something like that. And some people just like don't. Some people think, you know, like education or something else should, like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get it. And yeah, but I mean, I just know that you do have. I mean, I believe, and just because I believe it doesn't mean that it's true. But I do believe that you have the capability of, you know, maybe going to some type of training program that can prepare you.
That's cool. That's nice.
Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. What I believe is that, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true, right? Because it's like just my belief, just from knowing you and from having conversations with you. I do think that you do have the capability of potentially maybe doing a training program where you learn a set of skills based on whatever it is.
I feel like it's not my skills though, and it's not like, it's again like, it's like my stomach can't eat this food, like, and I've been put in this situation socially where like to maintain like just the appearance that I'm okay, like takes a whole lot of energy out of me, and to make sure that my son doesn't grow up like a crazy person. Although a lot of people do grow up crazy and nobody notes this at all, you know, because you said it yourself, New York, life is crazy in New York. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so I don't know. I'm like waiting, I guess. I don't know. Till I feel more positively to make any sort of moves, you know, because I feel like the justice system has failed me in so many ways. Like I mentioned again, what happened to him. Like, how do I get singled out for these events? It's like, how many times are you gonna keep saying this is like random occurrences? You know, when honestly, I don't know, like, some people do have a conscience, and it's, I guess they're just like me, like their conscience is half-assed, like it works halfway, like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that you have to give yourself a bit more credit, you know, like you have to tell yourself enough. I don't know if it's that you read a lot, but you seem to be pretty like knowledgeable and aware. It seems like you have a lot of self-awareness, which is very good. You know, not a lot of people have the same awareness that you have. And I talk to people every day on a regular basis. So even if you do feel, and I do agree, that you don't necessarily have an advantage, but
it's not me though. Sometimes I'm talking to some people and I'm like, what is their problem? Like, what is their problem? It's not me. Like, what is their problem? Like, I don't like smell or something, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, and that's because you do have self-awareness, right? You are not a dumb person. You have a lot of self-awareness. You do. And trust me, I speak to people on a regular basis. So what I'm telling you, when I tell you, I think that you have the capability of doing X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying it just because I'm supposed to be a therapist and I'm supposed to be positive or whatever the case might be. It's because I genuinely do believe that. I do believe that you are an intelligent person. I do believe that if you put your mind to something, that you'll be able to achieve whatever you put your mind to, you know? So
I do feel, I hear what you're saying, and I hear it correctly now. I feel like positive about the things that I did accomplish, as opposed to the things that, like, I could have accomplished and the easier time that both me and my son could have had. Like, no one's gonna deny that he's like reading now and he's writing and he's doing math. Like, no one can deny that. You're not gonna like throw me like in like a padded room, put a diaper on me and tell me that like I like know cuckoo and caca, you know, because then you would have to like destroy my son's life too. So I feel, you know, I feel positive enough about that. Like, I've, you know, like, people are not that sort of animal. Like, on occasion somebody gets angry and they like do something bad, but I feel like, you know, maybe we are past that point. So that does, thanks for reminding me of that, because that does kind of keep me more in a good mood and stuff. It's just that sometimes I feel like I really don't know what's gonna happen like next week, like by next week, you know. And you know, especially like if he gets sick or something, and then it's like a throwback to like what our plans were. Like, it like irritates me, you know. It's almost like I got used to like having diarrhea on occasion, but if it's like this and then something else, and it's just like, I don't know, you know.
Yeah, but I get what you are saying. I understand where you're coming from. And so yes, you might be lacking in certain areas, but you are also very truthful in certain areas. You know, you do have knowledge, which is very, very important. You know, and with knowledge, you can do a lot. So a lot of people are not able to process information like you are able to process information. A lot of people are not able to have self-awareness like you have self-awareness. So although materialistically and maybe socially things are not necessarily going your way, but you have knowledge to maybe potentially impact change. Like, you might have that knowledge. Maybe you have knowledge to potentially maybe do something different that might get you some income or whatever the case might be. So I do think that sometimes I do understand that you are in this circumstance.
I just want like you to feel sorry for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you. I feel, actually, a lot of my clients are in the same socio-economic status. You know, they are going through similar things. Some of the clients that I speak to are in homeless shelters, you know. So, but I'm not the kind of therapist I'm going to be like, oh my God, I feel sorry for you. I don't think that that's helping anybody, that I'm feeling sorry for them. You know, I don't think that that helps. That helps someone if I feel sorry for them.
Like, you kind of do. Like, I feel that you kind of did feel sorry for me. At least, like, initially you definitely did, because I would feel sorry for anyone that, like, had that. I don't want to say it because he's sitting right here, but you know what happened, right? Because I just was thinking about it because something I found on the internet reminded me of it. And I would feel sorry for anyone like that too, like anyone, because it's just kind of gross. And it's like how do you expect like these people to like have faith in this like social system if this is what happens, like when you leave your child with like a midwife, or you like, you know, leave your child, like some people leave their kids in school. There's like school shootings and stuff like that. So sometimes I feel like you're right, I'm not the only one, you know. And you know, maybe I do have like, you know, the I wouldn't even say it's like knowledge, it's like balls, I think, because I can't deal with it, because I know that eventually, even though like I'm a small team woman, like emotionally people like lose it like this, like you can't handle the pressure of like so much fakeness, you know, like I would feel fake, you know. It's not that I lack the skills to like serve somebody like a meal or take down a message on the phone or something like that. It's that I would just feel so fake, and I would blow up or something, and I know it. It's not because I'm being like a pig right now saying that. I just know it, you know. And I'd rather just sit here and talk about it, because, you know, like that's how that sort of thing happens, is people aren't able to like openly like discuss things, you know, because that's how a lot of people, you know, feel like they can't give their like opinions out or something, or, you know, they have some sort of social station and they keep having to poison themselves. And you know, and if it's harsh enough, like there's so much like crime these days and everything. I don't know, I feel stressed, you know.
And you have every right to be, you know, but I also want you to believe in yourself. I
do. Thank you for reminding me, because again, like sometimes like I lose it for a minute and then I'm like, oh wait a minute, but I did do that. She's right. I did do that, and that makes me feel some sort of solid, like I could even shut up now and be happy for the rest of the day, you know, until something else happens, until again like my water gets shut down, or somebody's throwing a trashy party in the hallway, or I don't know, or I get served like a whole load of like bad cheese or something, and I don't know.
But definitely,
I just also I wonder about like sometimes like there's like like people say, oh, we had like a test, like, or whatever. Like sometimes I feel like, what if my situation's culminating to something that like I'm gonna have to prove my self-control in, you know, because it's gonna get worse, like before it gets better, you know, because I'm like, I know that I don't live like all right, you know, like, hey, cool, like, you know, like who's cool with like what's going on with me, you know. So I'm just sitting here like, and I don't want that to happen, because I'm like a very like mellow person. I just want everything to go like smoothly, and I don't really want to hurt anyone or anything else, you know, bad to happen to me or to anyone, you know.
Exactly.
So I just rather talk about it with you, you know, how I feel, because it helps so much. Because you know what, you're right, like I should just keep myself like occupied. Like I had somebody tell me before that if you know, like just don't give up on like normal things. You know, just don't give up. Just
Yeah.
keep trying to do normal things, not forcibly. That's why I can't get a job, because I would feel like I'm forcing myself. But I keep trying to do like
Yeah.
normal things, like let's read a little bit of Harry Potter, like I watch the movie and stuff. It all makes me feel very good. I just get mad sometimes, like when like there's no hot water or some crap, or like my neighbors are very smelly. Like they're always like, I thank God they haven't been smelling, but they're always smoking and yelling. And I feel like it's at me when they're yelling. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I start yelling back, and that's dumb because they don't care. I don't know. And it's, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I just had a bad week or something. I'm talking like too much.
Yeah, but definitely, whoever told you to keep doing normal things, I 100% agree. That's why I always encourage you. Hey, I always ask you, did you go outside today? Did you, speak to any of your friends, or have you been? Yeah, because you have to, you can't just be confined to your apartment, or, it's healthy to, quote unquote, feel normal and do normal things. So, whenever you can, if you are able to, definitely go out.
Okay, can I interrupt you and bring it back around though? But would it be normal, say like something had a different effect on your body, would it be normal for you to keep consuming that? Or would it be normal for you to keep behaving in a manner that disregards the effect of this normal action?
Oh, of course not.
Exactly. So that's how that's why I said to you, do you feel sorry for me? Because like, I feel sorry for myself. I haven't had a normal cup of coffee in years. I gave up on coffee because for me to drink coffee, pretend I'm normal, and it is normal. I used to drink coffee all the time. And I know it's just like a minor thing because a lot of people quit coffee for different reasons, but it's not just coffee. It's like coffee, shampoo, some other things that I can't even like think of right now. So that's why I said, do you feel sorry for me? And I feel like sometimes I get mad because I like, no, it's not my body, and I feel like it's not my fault, And however that like affects like my child too, like I feel like, shouldn't he have like a mommy that's normal?
Yeah.
But I'm his mommy.
I agree with you. Obviously, if something is affecting you a certain way, you can't.
You can't, right? You just can't. Like, if this is like wrong for you, it's just wrong for you.
Coffee like a quote unquote normal person, if it's making you feel bad, But the things that you do have control over, like going for a walk or doing certain things that you are capable of.
I feel like we had a good conversation because you said, when you kept saying, oh, you have knowledge and stuff, I feel like that, like, I am not ignorant, because ignorance is just that, when you ignore things, It's just that sometimes I'm like, am I doing the best that I could be? Because, I just, again, like, some people feel sorry for me sometimes, and I'm like, I just want to have a cup of coffee or something, and it's...
Yeah, and then it's basically impossible. Yeah. But definitely, this was a pretty good conversation, and I'm going to go ahead and call my next client, but definitely enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll catch up next week.
Okay, take care.
All right, bye-bye.